All right. I couldn't let it go. Let's give this another spin. We got to 6 wins yesterday, and I don't know. I won that box. Let's see. Gods of Magic. Ooh, this is one of the best rares, and we got 2 of them. It's 8 mana. What? It is 8 mana, and I guess we really are looking for ramp. Like, having 2 8 drops in a deck is rough, but again, extremely powerful. Specific because it's 3-color. The Choco Birdie gets you cards whenever birds attack. Catsroy enters your search library for a bird of basic land card. Reveal it, put it into your hand. Okay. Attacks doubles the counter. Something gets a counter. Dark Comfy and Sin is really, really good. So we're really looking to be black main because triple black. Card draw spell is okay. We're not playing Dark Confident with the 8 drops. Or shall we? So by now you probably know the way I build the decks. Rares out of the way first, then look at fixing. Come on, give us some ramp. No blitz balls. This is ramp, but it's in blue-green. I'm glad we have these 2 lines, which would allow us to go like Golgari maybe blue-black splash green. This is fixing. We have Wandering. But then green is like completely non-existent, which is rough because we really want to be in green for the ramp. There's almost no multicolor cards except Sit and Ultimacia. So this is the thing with Seal. Sometimes you get flashy rares, but maybe your pool doesn't support them. Okay, looking at red is also pretty shallow. There's a Thunder Magic. Bunch of removal, actually. This is getting us land, but I mean, going red-black seems rough as well. But then on the other hand, we have a side quest, which actually rams Marlboro. Final Days, this. Yeah, our black looks great. The Treasure Dude also rams. So these look actually pretty good. And black main seems pretty doable. Fatal Push, Cactice, the Rat ram. So we do have like some treasure generators. Blue is kind of shallow. It has the Drake. Ice Through Ultros is fine. Sahagin. I'm really tempted by cards like, I don't know, White Aura Sit because of the ramp. But then again, White, it's also whatever. The 3 vendors and that. So let's lay the black down and then just find the second color. I think this is gonna be the easiest. I don't think this pool is really that hard because of our rares. Do we care about Fang? Probably. We'll see, but probably not. Probably play Final Days. It's still 2 tokens. And what does this need to do again? At the beginning of combat, exile up to 1 target creature. If you exile a card this way, create a token that's a copy, except it's a 5/5 black demon. Pretty sick. But ultimately, this would be 11 black cards that I would be happy playing. If we get enough sack, even Phantom Train is good, but somewhat hard to make work. Funny enough is our red is not now compared to other colors that bad. I could easily go here, but look at our curve. How do we get the mana for that? I mean, ultimately any ramp. So maybe we still end up in green. Even though it's really, really shallow. I mean, the cards that we have are fine. Could always jam like a Monk Fist, a Lionheart. Ooh, wait, we have 2 of these. Okay, that changes stuff. That's not fixing, but it's ramp. I might play both. Ramping into these is all we want to do. We're really short on removal, although we still have these 2. Ultimacia, but... Funny is Dark Confident and trade it away would give us a 2-draw, but I mean, even with 1 trigger, we could straight up lose. Also, our fixing just doesn't allow much. Because rather be green main, I could play Ignis. It's not going to be a 3-drop, so it just loses value. I think we could go 18 lands. Like Monk Fist is not a creature, so I think I'm randomly playing something that trades even like this, even though it's completely terrible in the deck. And I could splash Ice Magic. Wait, this is just better than the Rabbit. Or Fang might be even better. I like both more than the Rabbit in this deck because it seems like we're gonna be blocking. Wish we had more early game. Yeah, I think it's just this pile. Sultai Poops. Oh, there's a removal here as well. So actually we're pretty good with. We're alright. 3 removal spells. We won't get much more. And then decent way to ramp. Some filler early game. 18 lands. Ignore it. I could play Commune instead of our 18 land because it technically gets lands, right? And we want a lot of black sources. This would be 9. 1 blue gives us 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that could be the mana, but instead of the Saucer, we could play Commune. Okay, let's cut that. Add commune. Oh, this also fetches a basic, so I think we're fine. I'm sold. Exciting rares. Expensive curve. As usual, in sealed. Two of these. I probably keep because Marlboro gets us a land, but man, this is expensive. We can draw something cheap. Okay, this gives us Gaius mana at least. Okay, plan. We have a plan. Need one more black. Opponent didn't play a 2-drop, which is good. They didn't like add to the board on 3. Which gives us time, but that's like sealed sometimes. You just get a little bit more time so you can get away with these keeps. But yeah. Yeah, nothing till turn 4, but to be fair, they didn't add to the board either. Grixis. Oh, wait. That's insane. We can get a token down. I mean, I could just have this next turn if I go ring here. Oh no, we don't have 8. We don't have 8. So it's like better to actually do that. This is 8, not 7. Each player sacrifices a creature token. They literally kind of dealt with 4 mana of tempo. They have to re-equip. Fatal Push doesn't answer everything. It does answer that though. But I think I want to answer the other part. Never mind. Okay, so we're gonna pass here. We're gonna take 3. They might go for the 6 drop. Like we're on 20. We can take this. So the best would be if they tap out, then we have a 5/5. Demons you control have Menace, Lifelink, and Haste. Okay, so it immediately gives you Haste. That's sick. Tap out. Let's go. 1 mana for a 5/5. Fatal Push in this format's a little bit better because so many tokens. Even though it's a good card regardless. And Demon Time. It's Demon Time. We have 2, by the way. So even if 1 goes away, I deal with the other token. Oh no, but it comes back as a token. So it's better to go here. Buff. There's a high chance that we actually... Okay, we have another... That we don't have creatures in the yard, but... How does that work? Still, it's a legendary. Target creature card. We have a token that's a copy of that card. Well, there's more. We get this. Enchantment. Since we don't want to lose the tokens are just better than their 3/3. They're almost done here either way. Fun and interactive magic. Bombs be bombing. Okay, Tela is a good card, but... Yeah. Taps out their whole turn. This hand was specific. I think we can still draw a cheaper hand. 2 lands. We're on the draw and we have 18 lands in the deck. And probably like 3 to 4 cards that produce mana, so... In theory, we should get there. I could Fatal Push that. I could just tap land here and then Fatal Push next turn. I think we can take 1. 1 doesn't doesn't pressure that much. It's better to get like a 2-drop. I guess we're not getting a 3-drop down. So I'm just passing here. I'm gonna take 1. I expect a 3-drop, but they might play around the counter spell now. So this we don't get. We're still ultimately wanna use our mana. I'm fine sacking that because we just get stuff back. The 2/3 can get out of hand sometimes. Well, that's fine. That's really good for us. They do get ahead on mana. I'll just deal with that. Player sacrifices a non-token creature. Sack ours, they sack theirs. Slant is annoying, but luckily they don't have any other towns, so it's like 7 to flip now. They're on 5. It says other towns. Wait, on an empty board? I think we could also this. Because then any land... Well, any land gives us that anyhow, but the issue gets 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, this would give us +2 mana. This is obviously kind of the best, but we need a land. I'm still gonna play that out. I think the odds of hitting a land, otherwise like we can maybe double spell this plus whatever else we get. We are on 12. Okay, there's a land. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could do these two. Since we have all the mana, like let them answer stuff first. I want kinda, I want them to be tapped down there. So we get a lifelink in. Because these will also require creatures in the yard, and both kinda fight for that. Plus a single removal into open mana just wrecks this. Next turn we at least it interlaps with a garden flip. We play these, so probably starting with Arden, because Sin can get it back. That's a good draw for them. We go to 7. Okay, tap out Oppo. That's good. That's good. We can sack, enchantment sacks our own stuff. Okay, I want that lifelink. Oh, it's theirs as well. Oh my god, I didn't know that. How does that work? Does we get a 1/1? Yeah, let's try. For the science. Okay, it doesn't work, but fine. There's some cards that count cards in the yard, so removing their cards also matters there. They're not gonna be happy with another rare. And they have to deal with that first. Also now getting like Fat Chocobo grants us value. Ignis does nerf this plan a little bit. If they have triple the power, we actually lose, but there's not much you can do about that. This is fine because it comes back. It comes back right away. They're not gonna be happy, but could even do that, but it's too risky. It can whiff. Oh, it is random though. We're gonna sack. Well, I could have attacked first, I guess. No, but we didn't know what to get. Like if we gotten this, it was better this way. If we gotten that, we would get the more stuff back. Okay. This is on the attack, so now it doesn't work with that. Have to be careful because they have 9 in the air. Do it in their turn. Okay, I guess we have the tap out. What else are you gonna do? We're 1 short or lethal. I mean, I could set up and tap. No, let's attack. We gain 2 life potentially. Which does get us out of reach as well. Well, we need to get a town. We have what? 1 town. It's unlikely that we hit, right? I mean, we could. We have 1 town. So it increases that chances. We cannot go boat. Plus they need a creature first, which they didn't have. Okay. Okay, go to 3. We have trample, so... Plus we get an extra turn 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like we just ditch both basically for the flip. But again, like it's lethal. Lethal is lethal. Puff, puff, puff. I'll take that. We actually have a 3 drop this time. Actually something to do before turn 4. We had a fatal push earlier in the other game, so... Well, we have a fatal push now as well. Going the creature first into wandering, that's a great target. Okay, there's an argument. We're not guaranteed a land though. I'll just go that. It's fine, it's fine. We don't need to fat Chocobone for. Because if we don't get a land, we still don't get it, and here we miss the counter. Opponent is mana screwed, which does help a little. So we probably need black, since triple black. Can't get anything back quite yet. So attack an easy Chocobo here. Chocobo then also disappears for... Eventually we sack it for the Sin. Using the Scythe to S just for a treasure would feel a little bit unnecessary there. I could go for this. I guess if they have a trick, it was better to attack with that, but I mean, this is not bad at all. We also get a creature in the yard a little bit earlier, so the Sin does more here. Giot is not it. Yeah, this is beating. They could have a mass removal, but I don't think they're even surviving till the mass removal. Again, gotta keep. Our hand is expensive. We have an early play, but 18 lands or 17 plus the spell that gets lands. Thornberry on 1 is annoying. Like, really annoying. Because it does pressure. And we're sorely defensive until we get our big stuff. We need a turbo ramp or removal. Right? It's really awkward that we cannot block any for the profit. We got our 4th land. They go down to 3 cards. Huh. I think they missed that the thing he has. First strike. Ouch. Well, luckily they're skipping some damage, but... Yeah, I'll take it. Now they don't skip the damage anymore. Don't add anything to the board, Oppo. We're pretty done. It's like that we just give them a treasure. Just presents a better blocker. Have 1 card. Oh, this gets an enchantment. Or bird. It gets a bird and we have a bird. This is a really good play next turn. I'll get blue. We have something to do until turn 7. It's just that if there's anything in there, yeah, if there's a removal, we're kinda done. They need a treasure. But we need a life. That wouldn't work. Okay. Yeah, the curve was real, but also their quality was pretty good. We can scoop. Oh, they did sack the 2-3 though. But I mean, at this stage, I think we keep it. I don't know. I could add another ram spell. I could add... Maybe Final Days should be like... Because like Final Days has like a little bit of a nombo and we're heavy here. Maybe we should just play the worst 3-drop in history. Just to trade. This hand is okay. Where's our bombs though? Barely. But we need lands. It's really not a great hand versus what we're seeing because we cannot. I mean, but this deck just cannot pressure that much. Can pressure in a sense that it can get to our busted bombs early, which still need to kind of. I mean, they do provide value when they enter the battlefield, so. I don't think we even attack here. There's flash stuff. There could be the 2-2. So I guess some passing. Could be just a counter, but I mean, ultimately, we're playing for the long game. They're doing a bunch of nothing. That bunch of nothing is card advantage. This is not really card advantage quite yet. It will be when it flips. And it's one that's really hard to deal with side quest. Decisions. That's good because we add to the board this turn. Attack for 2. This is 8 mana for the full effect. I don't think I ever saw that come up. We're gonna use side quest here. They do get this thing as well, but I need to ditch both cards. Let's see. We're not playing enough tempo. Okay, they don't... Okay, that's good. Because then they cannot flip that. Okay, so just dealing with it. I like side quest. This only deals with... Like, this also deals with the equipment, but this only deals with creatures. They get a flip, though. And they're so far ahead on cards. But it just don't seem like they're doing... They're not adding much to the board, which is a good thing. Four. Judge is fine. And that flips. Kinda want the Marlboro no matter what, so maybe we don't attack. It just adds another body to the board. Dodges a counter spell. I wanna keep a land because we saw this card. Even though I guess it might matter for this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think we do it. I mean, I could have the Ice Magic up for our own stuff, I guess. But then again, yeah, this card gets us like a Marlboro of theirs or Cactice we see in the yard. So then it's like more of a pick your poison situation. Ooh, that removes both. I'll attack with that. If they trade, that's probably fine. We get a treasure. I think we let this straight. I mean, because I could deal with it. This pushes a lot of damage through, but they have cards. I think I want the mana out now to not use the treasures. It's like -2 cards basically, which is kind of sick. Yikes. Well, we can deal with it. Deal with it in our turn. I don't think we care. Well, that's also good. Might be too good. Well, 2 mana. Not much answers it for 2. No, but we also flip that. Then we can Then we can later easily play it and don't care about the treasures now. And like we can have Ice Magic up plus that is another thing. Which defends it. Ultimacia doesn't work, right? It's Exile, yeah. It comes on their side. Hectice is value. That's okay. I can bounce it, that's more value. Flips again. But I mean if they tap out, we just cook with the bomb. But bouncing it is probably legit. Although if we just get their card now, which means we should probably bounce that. Yeah, we get their card. Wait, this does exile, right? How does it transform? Just flips. Man, all the interactions. Okay. That's actually insane. Because I think it still flips, even if it's a token. Oh, but then it's an 80, they go to 1. We don't gain life, but that's fine. Because tokens have the flip ability. Oh, still has lifelink. Wait, what? That's a weird interaction. But yeah, I guess I understand it. It just like always overwrites it. I didn't know it works like that, but okay. Now we know for the science. Okay, we got the money back almost. Free run. This is relatively fine. Greeters gives us mana. It's a play next turn. I dig that. We also get closer to our bombs, which we kind of really want with this hand. We're relatively good at ramping. Could skip Greeters here. Have a bow next turn. But if I get a land, I get a bow. Yeah, if I get a land, it's fine either way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want the third green, third black. I don't get Ultimacia on curve, but okay. Also, always won the ring here. Unless I get a 3-drop, I could see it. This is fine. More than fine. They gave us time and... Okay, we got a 3-drop, so how does that play out? We cannot go this into Ardyn anyhow. I dig the Scout here, since we can get Ultimacia also. We have more options. Rabbit, let's go. Opponent is thinking, why is my opponent playing a 3-mana 3-2 with all these cards? What a scrub. I think it's just this. Hopefully they tap out here. 3, 4, 5, 6, so they cannot crack this yet. If they don't tap out, we don't even need to cycle, I guess. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'll just cycle now. I mean... Might want to deal with the merchant. We get a treasure in the process. We just want to ramp. And denying 3 cards ultimately is pretty good when we're fighting even-ish. Bounce it, then we don't get a treasure. But okay, that's minus a card, so... But yeah, it's annoying. 4, 5, 6, 7 only. We need 8. I'll just block. Sure, but I mean, it's not even like... Oh well, that's decent. But okay, we only lose a 1-1 in the process. Okay. Well, kinda want both. So we don't get ultimate see a flip either way unless I ditch Ice Magic and do nothing. Which is like actually legit. Because I can flip it next turn. But obviously if something goes wrong, this is worse. Losing Ice Magic there. They are on one card. Basically I will just pass the next turn. Oh, exile 8 cards, so it doesn't really work that well. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna flip it next turn. Thought it was just threshold. Pass. Well, this would work from their yard, so it they didn't have anything. Okay. Well, the plan is that or if they do something weird. I'm just gonna do that. They have something, but that's fine. We also have something, so. Huh? They use removal, this survives. Like, let's say there's Ice Magic. Suplex won't deal with it, though. Okay. And one card, no counter spell. Wait, what? Oh, we need a land buff. And now it works. Don't want theirs. Let's take that. One card. Ooh, the rabbit cooking. Look at that. It's a 5-4. What did we get? Shantoto. If they deal with it, we have another one coming. What a scam. Yep. Bombs be bombing. But this is our deck. Like, that's our plan. I think we actually keep... And one land gets us a bow. We have Ice Magic, which often answers a token. And then... We kind of need black sources. But again, we have 18 lands. Or 17 plus a card that kind of counts as a land. So we gotta trust the deck building. Or gotta trust the deck. The heart of cards. We got our black source. Wall of Omens. Oh, they're mono blue, but missing a color. I don't know. I'm gonna run it out. Like, if there's a counter, there's a counter. We don't have much leverage here either way. And we wanna add to the board while they're mana screwed. Why wouldn't I block? I'll block. The trick, it's a trick. Huh? Sure. It's not even that bad. Because it taxes a big chunk of their turn. Could be something else. I mean, if there was nothing else, then obviously that would deal with like a 3-2 either way. Now I dealt with a 1-1. Obviously this is 6 mana, which is a lot, but okay. They're not adding to the board. We also have more time. And I think I'm side questing just for the treasure and all. Because we still have removal either way. And this is gonna be a threat that probably needs to be answered. And treasure does do things for us, which is ramp. What? Okay, I'm scared now because this we cannot interact with that well. So that's good. Get the land. Get that land ASAP. Or get that. Well, both are kind of fine because this also does things. But the other one is more consistent maybe. No, we have to go for +2. Okay, I'm going with that. It's also tap later on. Something is getting copied and I don't like that. It's instant or sorcery. In these colors also is a little bit weird. Okay, that card is stupid. But we do answer it pretty well. I think we should answer it, otherwise they just flip it. Yeah, I'll just answer it. We get a treasure in the process. Just deal with it while we can. Black here. We also like, it's not that bad if 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, if it results, we have Ice Magic up, so they only the counter spell is a real problem. Maybe we should be patient. I'm gonna be patient this turn. We add to the board. I'll just exile one card then. Which kinda makes it suspicious, but... Okay. It's just 2 removals, that's great. We got to bounce our own creature, which is kind of good. So otherwise we lose our bomb. But this is fine. It's more than fine. They would copy that, so we got away with something. One card. Okay. Okay, cannot even attack. It's insane for us. Tap down permanent, doesn't matter. Get this down. Puff. Empty-handed. Land, and that won't do it. Yep, let's go. I think we got really rewarded playing patiently there, even though it was in the dark. I mean, to be fair, we had the bounce up, so it wouldn't work if this was their hand. But okay. Like, counterspell was the real reason. I would have jammed it if I was sure there was no counterspell. Okay, we are in the same spot as with the last draw, but no matter what, we're finishing this with a positive outcome. So see, these events are value, and now the karma will get me. Well, we gotta trust again the process of having all the mana sources in the deck. I mean, we can cast 2 thingies. Might deal with the token. But yeah, like, we need a green source, then we get more lands either way, like 2 green sources, I guess. Or two lands, but one has to be a green. The fact that this grabs Fat Chocobo is kind of sick as well. Okay. Ouch. Come on, green. I'm gonna wait, because I know this denies the mana, but I want to put it on top, then it kind of deals with it. So if we get any land, we have a play. I don't want to keep that in there, but they could have their own reanimation. I think we still exile. Even though it's an insane hit with that, but they could have their own. And they're getting ahead on mana. Now it's awkward because we know there's like 4 or 6 non-land cards, which means a lot of gas. But then again, we have a lot of gas. We just need green. A little bit more specific than getting any land. No. Not like this. Oppo walked in. Well, it's not really that big of a trap, but sets them back. Sets them back, but this is insanely bad spot for us. It's gonna be hard to come back from this. They're now getting ahead on mana while they were mana screwed, which means, yeah, a lot is coming down. Wrong land, but at least it's a land. Oh, they have... I mean, they're just using... Well, okay. I guess there was no downside, but I don't know why they blocked. I mean, first of all, we need to get a mana, but then we need to... Because we have time still, but we need to hope these are enough. Give us that green. Gives us black. Wow. Yeah, this might be too late now. Potential green. These colors don't really exile. They're definitely chumping. We get any land, we can just go Sin and hope that does its job. This is what, 4 counters? I guess we just go here. End step. Get a tap land. So then we have more untapped sources, which is kind of good. Okay. 7. Go with the other 2, but no, it has to be that. We actually have decent hits, like getting Marlboro here would be sick. Then we can get Sin back if we get a land. Yep. Guess that was expected. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 hits still for Sin. We don't need to chump this turn. We prevent more damage if we chump when they're bigger. We can chump attack, but that doesn't work with that. Sephiroth. Wait. Man, that's rough. Oh, come on. Oh, even that blow now. Well, maybe it is that. Or maybe I need a life. It's just so awkward because Sephiroth makes things rough now. But we do gain life from Arden. Could gone for the equipment. But I mean, it's not that much different than playing that. This gives us some... Like maybe they have enchantments or something, I don't know. I mean, if this lives, we might be alright. Or maybe we can block now so only Sephiroth lives and then this deals with the last creature or something. Sin into Malboro would be sick. Sephiroth just hits for so hard, it's crazy. Trigger, they need what, 4? But then again, that's a wasted removal for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm blocking Sephiroth. I don't know. It's rough. Could even double chum, but if they have a removal that flips, they have a trick. So this means we would lose 1, 2, 3. It's another 1, 2, 3 we would lose. They have to have something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We double chum, they have something. They flip Sephiroth either way. Wait, they didn't go for lethal. They had lethal, by the way. Oh, this is good for us. Wow. The Sephiroth dies. Ooh, we were dead, by the way. They just triple pump that. Right? I mean, we might still be. 3, 4. No. And now lifelink. This is what, 6? Oh no, it's super expensive. Never mind. Double. But double was lethal still. Right? Okay. Annoying, but there's a chance. Oh, we also, if we hit Marlboro here, go for Marlboro against lifelink. That's safer, right? And these get a pump. And then we need to dodge a removal for a turn, basically. Pass, because otherwise we have to chump. Since they have the pump. We need to dodge a top deck. And then we're obviously great because we get the Sin and another card and just have this as well. This is a really close game. We're gonna chump. Gain 5. Death Toucher. Well, Sin now doesn't have the great other target. We could get Sephiroth, which I guess it's not that great even now. There's definitely Sin. We might want to do this first though. Maybe get another good hit. Get a token, because later we cannot get a token anymore. Which is good, because the token is relevant. Get another card. Get another card. But these are all tapped, so that's why like last turn Sin was worse, I think, because we lose to removal either way. Now they have to deal with that, but I think they had a game there. I'm not a mathematician, but this was plus 3, 6. Would go through plus all the triggers. Okay. But this Sin is still cooking, but we can just randomly get the same card back. Okay, so this and a chump. Oh, they cannot pump either way. Here I would just, I'm gonna pump that one. Like dodge a treachery, for instance. 11, like it's really unlikely that we lose from here. They can pump and trample, but that's still not enough. But the idea is we have lethal with, even if they deal with that, because we have the bow, right? top keg for Oppo. Well, it's a pretty insane top keg. But they still lose. Yep, and we got this anyhow. But we could just equip as well. So we had Lethal on board. What a game. What a final. The bombs carried super hard, but that's what this pool was about. Sometimes you just get the bombs and whatever you play early is good enough. Okay, chat. Or okay, YouTube. This is exclusive. No Twitch stream today. Thank you so much for watching. This has been quite a run. I might do more because I think I haven't. I don't know. Maybe it's just a lucky streak. We went 16-7, but it feels like there's an edge to be gained, maybe. I was lucky with this rares though, but funny enough, like Sealed is slower in this format because you don't get Steamroll synergy. So it does feel you get more leverage over games. The games are more interesting than in draft. Alright, enough blabbering. See you for the next one.